Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a lovely math question to solve. So please, this is not drawn to scale. Okay, so we are told that all these things are squares. This is a square, this is a square, and this big one that is shaded is also a square, and we are asked to find the area of this shaded square. Okay, first of all, the only information we have here is this and this. So area of a square is equal to length squared. Okay, so let's start with this one. So if area of this one is 5, so it simply means that length squared is equal to 5. So the length is square root of 5, right? So we have here to be root 5. All right, also this one is, the area is 20, meaning that the length squared is 20. So the length should be square root of 20. Okay, now we can simplify this further as the length is root 4 times 5. So the length is 2 root 5. So we have the length is what? 2 root 5. So here is 2 root 5. Remember that all sides are equal. So this is also 2 root 5. Okay, now this is what we can deduce from this particular, from the parameters given to us. We can easily see that this is root 5 and this is 2 root 5. Now we are asked to find the area of this one, the shaded square. To actually find the area, that means we need to find the length of this particular one. Okay, now since we need to find the length of this particular square, we need to apply so many knowledge. Okay, first of all, since this is a square, it means this is 90 degrees. That means this is also a 90 degrees. And if this side is 2 root 5, then this side is 2 root 5 as well. Okay, so here is 2 root 5, this length. Now I think I need to level this A, B, C, A, B, C, D, E. Now let's name this point F, this point G, this point H, this point I. Yeah, so that I can be able to say from here to here. Then this point N, this meeting point, let's call it N. All right, so NF is 2 root 5 and NB is what? Now, first of all, note that ABCD is a square, So as a result of that, all the sides are equal. Since all the sides are equal, it simply means that AD should be equal to AB. So if AD is 2 root 5 plus root 5, then AB should be 2 root 5 plus root 5. So that means that NB is root 5 as well. Okay, so we keep putting one or two things together. Now let's draw out triangle BFN. Triangle BFN, we have this, and we have this, right? So this is right angle, this is N, this is B, and this is F. So this is root 5, this is 2 root 5. Now using Pythagorean theorem, right? So we can say that FB squared is equal to Fn squared plus NB squared. So FB squared is equal to 2 root 5 squared plus root 5 squared. So FB squared is equal to 2 squared is 4 multiplied by root 5 squared is 5 plus root 5 squared is 5 as well. So FB squared is equal to 4 times 5 is 20 plus 5. So moving forward, you can say that FB is equal to 25, FB squared, sorry. Therefore, FB is square root of 25, which is equal to 5. So we can write FB here to be equal to 5. If this is the first time you're coming across my channel, please click the subscription button, turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss our videos. We produce or upload videos as often as possible. Always tune in at your convenience. There must be something new for you to watch, and give us a thumbs up if you love what we are doing. Okay, all right. Now moving forward. Someone said I like saying moving forward. Now moving forward, remember that our intention is to get at least one side of this and we are done, right? I want you to remember that if you have two lines that are parallel to each other and a transversal across them, okay, one of the angles formed is called the z angle or the alternate angle. So in this case, here is equal to here. You can see the z, right? It can also be formed like this. If these two lines are parallel and this is what? A transversal across them. This angle and this angle will be equal because they are alternate angle. I want to be sure this is still on. So it's going to help us here a lot. It's going to help us here a lot. But before we introduce that, I want you to note that BC is also equal to AD, right? So now have 2 root 5 plus root 5, right? Should be equal to BC, because we need that side, right? So 2 root 5 plus root 5 is 3 root 5 is equal to BC. So permit me to write this side. I need to clean this. We already know what we are looking for. Okay, so this point is F. So this point is 3 root 5. All right, now back to what I was saying. Remember the two transversals, two parallel lines and the transversal. This side is equal to this side. So you can see that this line is parallel to this line. Yes, both of them are what? They are squares. And you can see that GP is a transversal across them. Therefore, angle F here is equal to this angle B. They are equal. All right. Yeah. And also, point G is right angle. That is because BIHG or GHIB is a square. Therefore, point G is what? A point G is right angle. Don't mind me. Now, looking at this, where are we driving at? I want us to compare. Let us compare triangle BNF or FBN and triangle BCG. Triangle BCG. Let's compare both. You can see that both are right angled, right? They are both right angle triangle. Both are right angle because angle FNB, is equal to angle CGB, which is equal to 90 degrees. And also angle NFB is equal to angle CBG. Okay, both are equal, even though we don't know using the alternate, since they are alternate angles, they are equal. All right, therefore we can conclude that triangle FBN is what? Similar to triangle BCG. CG. And one thing I like about using the law of similarity is that it actually helps us to find the length of an unknown length of a figure. All right. So if both of them are similar, it simply means that the ratio of their corresponding sides are equal. The ratio of their corresponding sides are equal. So if we take their hypotenuse, the hypotenuse of triangle NBF is FB. So we can say FB divided by the hypotenuse of CGB is BC over BC is equal to, now since you are looking for one side of this, so GB or BG is very important to us. So I'm looking at this because the other one I finished shooting this video only to realize that at some point my audio went off because my battery went down, the battery of my mic. So that's why I keep looking because I don't want to repeat again. Okay, so now we need this side, which is BG, which is one side of this square. So BG, sorry, we write this first. So the this side, which is BG, is equal to NF, right? So we have NF over BG. Not that they are equal, that is the corresponding side. All right, so we can now put our figures. FB is 5, so we have 5. The hypotenuse over the hypotenuse, which is 3 root 5, is equal to NF, 2 root 5, over BG, which is unknown for the other one. So if we cross multiply, we have 2 root 5 multiplied by 3 root 5 is equal to 5 BG. Okay. So 2 times 3 is 6. Root 5 times root 5 is 5. Should be equal to 5 BG. Now let's divide both sides by 5. So we have that BG is equal to 6. So it means that BG is equal to 6. That means the length of the square is 6. Now remember that the formula for area of a square is length squared. So we can say that the area of this square is 6 squared, which will give us 36 units squared. And that is the answer. Thank you for watching and